You think the playoffs are a gift you get every year? You think the gods of this game have a soft spot for those pretty hazel eyes? It's here and it's gone, boy. One minute you're in the dance, but the next you're on the Timberwolves and you're stuck praying for ping pong balls for the rest of your forgotten career.
The Wizards are getting stronger. John Wall is no longer a boy, and they're coming for our rings.
You're the best player in Boros, and you're afraid of some scrubs from Washingfell.
Dynasties fall, Lord Ridley.
Ah, dynasties fall. But you're forgetting one thing. We have dragons.
My knees. Meister Cole said I'm out for the season. What if I never play again?
Boozer.
As the trade stipulates, you must take one of my daughters. My daughter Jodie, my daughter Jordan, my daughter Chris, or my daughter Weasley.
It's Wesley.
Shut up.
I saw them with my own eyes.
Russell?
They're coming.
Russell, calm down. Who's coming?
The Spurs.
I had the dream again. I saw it.
Were you inside Benny the Bull again, little lord?
No. It was the three-eyed bird.
Might as well tank next year. We've got no chance since Maester Rivers went west.
You know nothing, Rondo.
When I heard that a Gasol brother got knocked out by the thunder, I didn't believe it. But here you are.
Here I am. I'll take that hot dog now.
I'll tell you what. We'll trade you. One of our hot dogs for one of yours. Give us a go at the point guard. Like to have me a little one-on-one with this one.
You're a talker. Talkers make me thirsty.
This here, these are the King's colours. No one's standing in our way now.
The Kings.
Carmelo. After Sir Jordan, I have only loved one player's game. Yes. The Black Mamba.
Look up there. That's a big bird.
Oh yeah, what do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe it's a crow. Maybe it's 7 L's.
Wait a minute. You smell that? That smells like sap. Milk sap.
Team basketball!
You stand before Wardell Stephen Curry of House Golden State, second of his name, Fresh Prince, baby-faced assassin, sinker of threes and brother of splashes.
Don't be afraid, my friend.
The king says you may approach and speak.
Zona de defensa de Monta de Setepica de Sordan.
He is a Denver Nugget. He says he prayed for your victory against the Pelicans.
I thank him for his prayers.
Princeton, offesse, backdoor passes, ole opa.
It was your crossover, he says. It broke his ankles.
There's another tub.
This one suits me fine. Don't worry, I'm not interested.
I just want this season to be over.
You swore a solemn vow, remember? You're supposed to help me win a championship.
I didn't intend to get hurt.
Chemistry matters, Kevin. Stop trying to find a way to fit out, and just fit in. Be a part of something special. Just my thoughts. They call you a big man. You lost, friend.
Forgive me for staring. I don't see many clippers where I am from.
And I don't see many rocket men in the City of Angels.
We don't like the smog.
Come with me, my beard.
Now, why are you wasting a center like this on a bush-faced chucker?
Do you know why the whole world hates a clipper? You think you're complaining and you're acting tough makes you worth 2 billion gold. But you're just a whiny little baby who's far too slow on the flop.
Derek Rose. I've been watching you for a long time.
You're the three-eyed bird.
No, that's Larry.
What is this place? Where are we?
North Carolina.
We're the Hornets of the Forest. We were here long before the Bobcats.
I seek your wisdom, so that I may be a great bull, like you once were.
I can teach you how to fly like an eagle. You must trust your teammates. Learn from your failures, and whatever you do, don't try baseball.
Thank you. I'm so grateful. I kneel before you.
No, not the knees. Are you lonely?
Just bored. Were you bored a lot too in the NBA?
No, I was a starter.
Are you ashamed of me, Father?
When you were drafted, hopes for you were high, but your stock quickly plummeted. Everyone advised me not to make the trade and let you live out your short career in New Orleans. I told them all to go to hell, because you did not belong across the world with the bloody Pelicans. You are the former first-team All-ACC McDonald's All-American Naismith Prep Player of the Year. And you are my son.
Does this mean I get to start next year?
Let's not get crazy.
Has claws, and Kyle Lowry goes through the six with all his bitter woes. And so he choked, and so he choked, that Lord of Toronto.
None of this dreary rubbish. I don't want to hear about losing no more. Yeah, play the Tale of the Big Three. It's a happy song about championships. Play it, I like that song.
When the Celtics won in 2008, it was all about Paul, Kevin, and Ray. Three great men, Paul, Kevin, and Ray, and a bunch of other role players. Paul, Kevin, Ray. Sing it with me now. Okay. Paul, Kevin, Ray. One more time. Paul, Kevin, Ray. And again. Paul, Kevin,
Enough. Enough. I'm sick of it. That team was nothing without me. I was a f***ing legend in Boston. You hear me? A legend.
But I like that song, though.
You should shut your f***ing hole, you gingerhead. I could piss in any gutter and score more points than 5 of you.
I wouldn't stand a chance. None of us would.
I wouldn't go that far.
Who the hell was that?
It's no wonder they kicked you out of Dallas. There's a special place for lonely trash talkers like yourself.
I like this guy. And where the hell do you suppose that is?
It's the Black Mamba!
Spurs. Cavs. Heat. Clippers. They're all just spokes on a wheel. This one's on top, then that one's on top, and on it spins. We're not going to stop the wheel. We're going to break the wheel.
Wait, what are we talking about? I zoned out.
Hey you! You must be the new guy, right?
Jason Thompson, pleasure.
Me name's Draymond of Saginaw. Let me introduce you to some of the guys. We got here Mauve House Buckets. Aye. Over there's Barbosa, the Brazilian blur.
We're gonna be championship. Again.
And the big guy over there, that's Bogey, the mountain.
Hi, Kangaroo Vegemite surfing on the Barbie.
Aye, ain't you new as f***? I'm Coach Walton. First lesson, never drink from me cup. Barnes over there made that mistake, and he'll never drink again.
Why don't we get Jason a real drink? Brandon, get him what he needs.
Get what you need.
Warriors, a new season is upon us, and winter is coming.
Do we even get winter in the Bay Area?
No, it's actually quite nice. I love it.
Last year, we won 67 games. This year,
we will win 1,000 games for 1,000 years!
Yes! Wait, that would only be one game a year.
Those men down there, they're hungry. They're hungry for our rings. But we've got to be hungrier than them. Yeah. We've got to be greedier.
Yeah. Assume stick stance!
Warriors, we will hold this war. Yeah. We will hold this title. Yeah. And we will hold my dick. My dick. My dick. Yeah.
Hello? Guys?
Is that David Lee?
Can you let me up? I brought Chipotle.
Single game, it's Kobe the Mamba Bryant. Light up a joint and shout out his name. It's Kobe the Mamba Bryant. Game winning trees, the king of the bank. It's Kobe the Mamba Bryant. Gold like me teeth, purple like me drank. It's Kobe the Mamba Bryant. People may say that the Lakers now suck, but he got 5 rings, so we don't give
very
up.
good, very good. Off you go.
Working hard or badly working.
Excuse me, everybody. If I may have everybody's attention, it is time for the gift-giving ceremony.
From House 76ers and the people of Philadelphia, Your Grace, it is my honor to present you with this autographed Lower Merion jersey.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Just throw it over there with the others. Could you please shoo them away? The stench is unbearable.
Thank you. You may now go.
Ugh, there we go. A teddy bear.
A clutch doll for your youngest daughter, Your Grace. But feel free to use it to help you sleep at night. I hear it can be scary growing old and irrelevant.
Well, I think it's lovely, Dwight, and remarkably soft. In fact, this must be the softest thing in all the land. A wonderful memento to remember you by.
Hear ye, His Ernest Jordan has arrived.
How lovely for Michael to show up.
His Ernest apologizes he cannot attend your retirement celebration. He has a message for the Mamba.
Kobe,
I was like an older brother to you. Please enjoy this commemorative bubbling dole.
It's lovely. Thank you. Ah, Shack of Neil. Good to see you, old friend.
Likewise. I'll bring you your finest donkey from all the land. Please, have your chefs prepare it, and do let me know how my ass tastes.
And now, the ceremonial passing of the torch to the next great Laker.
Clarkson, yeah, no chance. I think it might be Randall. It's gotta be D'Angelo.
Oh, it must be Lance.
It's not gonna be D'Angelo. He sends inappropriate ravens.
What if it's a draft?
Maybe it's like Wiggins or someone on another team.
I don't think he's passing to anyone.
I think you're right. He's refusing to pass.
He's refusing to pass.
He's refusing to pass.
Just get the rebound!
Kobe Bryant, I've been expecting you. My career is done, Your Grace, and I have failed in my quest to win as many rings as you. Rings are merely jewelry. Even Robert Ory has 7. And MVPs, they're only letters. They do not matter. So what does matter? Making a weird face when you cry at your Hall of Fame speech. Oh, Kobe Bryant, you're like a younger brother to me, you know. I'm humbled, Your Grace. Show me your rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other hand? The other hand has no rings.
A king in the east is not yet a king of the realm.
The winds of change blow in the west, and there is thunder on the horizon.
Many become kings, but few become dynasties. The true test is now, as the dead rise again.
Score more points than other team.
A dog's worth of caffeine.
Shh, you hear that?
Clyde the Glide, he lives inside of Terry Porter's head.
Well, Football Friday, what do we have here?
We're the Timberwolves.
Put your guard down, boy. What's your name?
I'm Wiggins. This here's Cat. We're both #1 picks and Squires of the Year.
Is that so? And what about the skinny one?
I do cool dunks.
Is that it?
Well, who are you?
I'm Dame Lillard. The fella here with the ball, that's CJ.
Who do you play for?
The Brotherhood with one banner.
Well, we're on our way to get a banner of our own.
How are you now?
Sir Garnett said anything is possible.
So are you gonna help us out, or leave us be?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't tell you how to get to the championship, but I can show you how to make it to the second round.
Sir, it's urgent.
What is it?
Warriors have broken into the gates. Beasley's been posterized. Patrick Beverley's ankles are broken. And Clutch.
What happened to Clutch?
His head's been ripped off.
Oh, God.
And the worst part is, they did this with only one splash, brother.
Damn it, I cannot be the only one on offense. We need to upgrade our roster.
I don't know if that's the problem, my lord. They left this note.
Let me see that. Your defense is weak. Signed AF. Who could that be?
Sir,
Who is AF?
I think that's actually...
I know it is Donald Foyle! Oh, the bastard is out of retirement!
Are we at Golden State yet?
Almost.
Well, then where the hell are we?
We're just passing through Phoenix. It's a shortcut.
Phoenix?
Yes, the Suns. They've been eliminated for years.
To think how far they've fallen. I heard they used to have an offense so fast, they would score in 7 seconds every time. They were the best at everything.
Except defense.
Except defense. What was that?
Brickmen. They're going to try and jump in the boat. Did any of them touch you?
No, I think they went 0 for 5.
Yeah, they did. They definitely missed all the shit.
Ah, Del Curry Jr.
Steph, Your Grace.
What brings you to Charlotte?
I come seeking your advice. No one knows better than you how to win back-to-back championships.
I'm flattered. It was actually back-to-back-to-back. Twice. But you remind me of a young me. If I couldn't play defense.
Are you just going to bust my balls?
What? No, you've got Draymond Green for that. Thank you, I'll be here for 1,000 years.
Warriors. Nope. Cavs. Yup. Cavs have tarantulas fighting for them.
I don't fight for the Cavs. I'm Kevin of Durant, small forward to the Oklahoma Citadel. Well, okay, technically I'm a free agent, but I'm going to re-sign for one more year because the gold cap goes up and I can get more money. It doesn't matter, that's not why I'm here.
You could come fight for us.
Excuse me, I was there when Steven Adams was flagrantly fouled by a shadow with your face. You kicked him in the bullocks.
I did.
In the name of House Thunder, champions of the Northwest Division, rightful kings of the Western Conference, former Sonics of Seattle and the First Men, I, Kevin of Durant, former MVP, sentence you to justice. Do you have any last words?
Your duty.
What'd you call me?
I said, do your duty. Ow.
If you were to join us, you'd be endlessly ridiculed. People will call you a traitor, a coward, and some may say you've destroyed the entire balance of the realm.
On the other hand, if you were to join us, we would be
so good.
You will be the light that pulls this city from the darkness.
It's game time!
The fruits of the process will soon ripen,
Who goes there?
House magic!
and the harvest will yield great things.
We was on a super team together.
No matter what, you must always
They're coming.
trust the process.
But why are you leaving?
I'm a free agent now.
Will you be back?
Yes, one way or another. Your stash brother Steven will look after you now. You'll be in good hands, little bars.
She'll be right.
Well, I must be going now. It's time for me to test the markets.
Yeah! Fare thee well, brothers!
Go on, you mate.
Farewell, Kevin. Now, I do what I want.
I know you and Russ had your issues, but I can assure you, there will be no such chemistry problems here.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Plus, you'll have the services of the premier point guard in the realm.
Wait, so better than Steph Curry?
Well, certainly top 3.
Well, there's Russell and Chris Paul.
Top 3 point guard in the East is what I meant.
Okay, well then there's Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Kyrie's gotta be number 1. And then Kyle Lowry, he's pretty good these days. And Isaiah Thomas, honestly
up,
underrated.
Bradley. Do you want him to play here or not?
Well, I'm just being honest.
Oh, you want honesty? I'd be top 3 easy if my max contract shooting guard wasn't always injured.
Oh, so sorry, John. I put my body on the line for this team.
Oh, I'm Bradley. I'm made of glass.
Oh,
Will
John
you
Wall,
two
I'm just a
twits
boy.
shut up?
As I was saying, the chemistry here, definitely top 5 in the East.
So, what's that over there? What's that box?
Soul box.
I'm sorry, you said soul box?
Soul box.
Soul box, so like a box for souls.
When you sign with the Spurs, your soul and your personality are put into the box.
Right, so do I get it back?
Indubitably. Ha ha ha.
So, what are your thoughts on Tankin?
Oh, it's true. If you were to join us, you'd be endlessly ridiculed. Your old teammates will despise you, and the fans in Oklahoma will cook their stew on the flames of your burning jersey. People will call you a traitor, a coward, and some may say you've destroyed the entire balance of the realm.
But, on the other hand, if you were to join us, we would be
so good.
Cleveland! This is for you! But we will win not just 1 championship, not 2!
LeBron, sorry, you might want to read this.
Can this wait?
Not 3!
It concerns some changes next year.
If this is about Delhi going to the box, I think we'll live.
Not 4, but... but 1 is fine. Some people never get championships, and we should be happy with this one.
Well, we're all very excited to have you here, but I must warn you, the Garpax has eyes everywhere. Be careful what you say, and let your game do the talking.
Have no doubt, I'm as healthy as ever, and I shoot threes now. There's no reason we can't form a super team here
Is that
in
Dwayne Wade?
Chicago.
Oh, 7 now.
It is! It is you!
Who is that? Someone you know?
Mario Chalmers. We used to play together in Miami. Oh, great. Here we go. Hello, Rio.
No. You're on the Bulls now. Oh, that's so weird.
We was on a super team together.
The Big Four.
Remember those days, Dwayne?
No.
But I can't blame you for leaving, really. Twilight of your career, bad knees, bad shoulders. Maybe you can scrape together one last playoff run with... Sorry, what's your name?
Jimmy Butler.
Oh. You do look a lot like Michael Jordan.
Well, it's all very exciting. We must be going now, I'm afraid.
Oh, all right. Well, if you need a point guard, or whatever, just send me a Raven, yeah?
We have Rondo.
Oh, well, you never know with him. He's a bit... You'll definitely need a veteran backup now.
We have plenty of depth, but we'll keep you in mind.
'Cause, you know, we could be a super team again.
Bye, Rio.
You can yell at me all you like. I don't mind. All right, well, guess I'll head to Cleveland.
Come in, come in. I came to say hello and welcome you to Houston.
Ah, why, thank you. And you must be the new scouting apprentice. I've been expecting you.
I'm your starting shooting guard. James Harden, all-realm shooting guard.
James, you say. One moment, please.
Right, you see how I'm carrying?
Aha! James Harden, the point guard.
Forgive me, shooting guard.
I've been studying your game. It's marvelous. Brilliant, really.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. So, you have a lot of books, I see. This whole shelf is inbound plays?
Ah, yes. Baseline, sideline. I also keep ISO plays in there somewhere for no good reason, really. And this shelf here, all books on the art of the pass.
Wow.
Over there, there's tempo plays, pick and rolls, you name it. Feel free to borrow them as you please, by the way.
I bet you need whole new library just for all defensive plays. Defense, like, you know, and the other team has the ball and they try to, score on us.
Oh, no. None of that here. It's a waste of energy and it's no fun. I say half the defense, double the offense. 5 minutes, Mello.
Understood. Sir Oakley.
Carmelo. Seems you're my last friend in Nick's colors.
Quite the opposite, actually. The whole city cheers your name outside these garden walls. I saw what they did to you.
More like what I did to them.
It's not right. You're a legend.
I'm just an old enforcer. When I saw how the front office treat you, well, I did what I always do. I stand up for our best players, especially against the twonks who run this house these days.
Well, I'm here to return the favor. Now, come on. We don't have much time.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
We're getting you out of here.
Who's we?
Derek, the key. Toss it now.
Huh?
Joachim, where's Derek?
He had to go. He had family issues.
What? What, you have the key?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Well, then toss it.
Right. Ah, crap.
Men, do you hear that? It's game time! It's early, for sure. But if the season ended today, we'd barely be in the 8th seed. Do you want to be in the 8th seed?
I
No, Thad, we don't want that.
don't want the AC. I don't want that.
We are the Pacers of Indiana.
Right.
We don't settle for the 8th seed.
No!
Would Sir Reggie Miller have settled for the 8th seed?
No!
Would Jermaine of Neal have settled for the 8th seed? Would Mark Jackson or Rick Smits have settled for the 8th seed?
I'm not
Maybe.
sure. Who is Rip Smith?
We are not an 8th seed team.
Better than us.
We will not be a 7th seed team. What I see is much better than our record. I see a 5th or 6th seed team who will at best make it to the second round, but probably no further.
I'm okay with that.
Right now, our defense is 25th in the league. Let's get that up to 15th. And our offense, it's 20th. Let's inch that up to maybe also 15th. So let's go out there and send those Pistons back to Detroit and fulfill our destiny to have a decent regular season and a forgettable playoff.
What's going on?
Shh, it's the trade deadline. This could be our ticket out of here.
But why would you want to leave? Aren't we in line for the first pick?
No, we're not, because that fool Billy King traded it to Boston a few years ago.
What?
I know, it's...
Shh, they're coming.
Back up, everybody, back up.
I'm sorry to announce, we have made a trade.
Oh, yes. Please.
Bojan, you're going to Washington. Sorry.
Oh my god, they have like wings.
Yes, 34 wins there.
34? Oh man, that's like so many wins.
I know you're disappointed, but pack your bags. They expect you there on the morrow.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm very sad. I'm very sad, but I'll go back now and fight all the tears. Love all you guys. Thanks, Lord Commander, ex-Lord Commander. Oh, this is so sad. This is so good. Oh, I'm free. I'm free from this piece of shit team. This is the happiest day of my life. I don't have to be in stupid Brooklyn. This is the dumbest place. Worst franchise ever. Man, these guys are
Any other trades to report, or? No.
Oh, damn it.
Now come on, it's time for practice. Tomorrow we lose to the Nuggets.
Who goes there?
House Magic.
What are they doing here? We don't play him for a fortnight. What do you want?
We want to propose a trade.
Well, we don't need a trade. We're contenders.
Oh, come on now. You're 5th in the East. You're worse than the Hawks right now. Don't you want to compete with the Cavs?
Well, right. What do you got?
Serge Ibaka. He shoots, dunks, and he's an elite rim protector. He's everything you need. Isn't that right, Serge?
I defend anyone. Except LeBron.
All right, okay. Well, what do you want for him?
DeMar DeRozan.
No, he's my friend.
Oh, very well. Worth a shot. Then give us Norman Powell.
No, he's too young.
But I'm also your friend, right?
Shush, Norman. I'm trying to make a trade here.
I am also his friend.
Norman.
All right. Well, then what else do you have to offer?
We'll give you...
Can we trade Drake? I don't think so, no.
What about Terrence? What about Terrence? You can have Terrence Ross.
Well, what does he do?
He's like an older Norman.
No, I'm not.
Terrence, you'll like it in Orlando. It's warm.
Let the man speak. Terrence, what do you do?
Well, I'm a pretty good 3-and-D player. Though some people might call me inconsistent. So maybe I'm not a good 3-and-D player.
No, you are.
I am a good 3-and-D player. And a decorated dunker.
Well, he's certainly inconsistent.
Throw in a draft pick and it's a deal.
A draft pick? Fine, but then you gotta give us something else too.
Something else? All right, we'll give you a choice. You can either have Mario Hazonia or this horse.
Well, what does Mario do?
He scores 3 points a game.
And what does the horse do?
It's a horse. It walks around with people on it. I don't know. Does horse things.
That kid was the 5th pick in the draft. He's probably got potential. Yeah, but it's a horse. It does horse things.
We'll take the horse.
Well, look who it is. The brow and the foul.
Just ignore them. They're trying to get under your skin.
Oh, how cute is that, Ennis? Look at them. They're like closer than his eyebrows.
Looks like Boogie Cousins has a Boogie brother.
I don't know, though. I'm a bit scared. I mean, with this chemistry they've got, I think they've got a real shot at the 10th seed.
You know, you talk a lot for someone who has less rebounds than his point guard.
Keep your focus, DeMarcus. If you get a technical, you'll be suspended again.
I'm sorry, we're being rude. I am actually a big admirer of your game. I love the move where you fake left, roll right, and then get ejected. You know, for being a big whiny
I'll knock that fancy little stash so far down your throat you have a merkin on your head.
Hey, stop it, it's not worth it. He's right. Enough of this.
King of the Prairie.
While we're bickering over eyebrows and moustaches, Golden State is marching towards the championship. Save your energy for the real fight.
Ah, fine! To hell with Golden State.
Technical foul.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me, ref, for what?
Disembowelment of a referee, which the league is sort of cracking down on now.
Do you like it here? In Dallas?
Very much so.
better than Golden State?
Golden State is a very special place, dear to my heart. But I'm very happy here, in my new home.
But don't you miss being a contender?
I have a much larger role here, thanks to the graciousness of our Lord.
Ah, Nerlens, I almost didn't recognize you without your cylindrical hair.
It is an honor to present my king, Lord Mark of House Mavericks.
Kiss me, child. Thank you, Harrison. We're delighted to have you here. Please, sit. Would you like a rib?
No, thank you. I'm not very hungry.
Oh, child, you can't come to Texas and not enjoy some barbecue.
Okay.
You like the ribs?
It's very good.
They're Chandler Parsons' favorite thing to eat when he was here. Oh, you must be thirsty. Where's the sweet? Where's the sweet tea? Well, don't just stand there, you imbecile. Get the damn sweet tea! Now, I know things were difficult for you in Philadelphia.
I'm very grateful for my time at
Oh,
House 6.
stop it. It's dreadful in that chamber part of a franchise. Now, come on. You can be honest with me. I'm not like those other owners, you know. I'm a cool guy. Just a normal, cool guy.
Noted. Well, if I'm being honest, there were a lot of centers and not enough minutes. Frankly, I was very sick of losing.
There, child. There's no need to worry anymore. Here in Dallas, we never tank. Now chin up. Aren't you excited to play with Dirk?
Yes, he's very good.
He's the greatest.
Yeah, he's great.
The greatest.
The greatest.
You see, Nerlens, I personally ensure that no one makes light of my Mavericks. Or else.
Or else what?
Ah, my sweetie.
He is close, my lord.
Excellent, thank you.
Fire Sam now! I don't want more picks! I want to win! I want to be in the playoffs! Off with his head! You lied to us! No liars!
It's time, Sam.
I just need a moment.
They say an analytics man doesn't have a heart. But I ran the numbers, and nothing could be further from the truth. You are a son to me, Joel. Know that I will always be watching you. I will always believe in you. Please, forgive me for leaving. I have no choice.
Sam, open the door.
You will be the light that pulls this city from the darkness. The fruits of the process will soon ripen, and the harvest will yield great things.
Open the damn door, Hinky! Get the battering ram.
And no matter what, you must always, always trust the process.
Remember, make sure they hold on to Robert Covington. Get your hands off me. Always take the best player available. Hey, be careful with those lottery spheres. Every kick has value. Maintain the long view. Value optionality.
Ugh, these damn Philadelphia fans. Always so angry.
They should be grateful.
I got a first-round pick for Nerlands. Okay, fine, top 18 protected, but Sam always said...
Oh dear, the Foundlings have breached the castle walls.
It's going to be fine, Father. Okafor's guarding the door. Holding the door, hold the door, hold the door, Okafor, 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 that's my name. Good evening. As reigning realm champions, and with that, Eastern Conference champions, we welcome the representatives from each of the Eastern playoff houses to the annual Feast of the East to kick off this year's playoffs. So please, feast.
Oh my god, look at this, like, so many wings.
I hope Tarrant's happy. I know Dwayne Casey was pretty pissed that we took the horse.
Those hands are huge.
Hey! Hey! What are you staring at? Is there a pot of gold behind me? Is there a shamrock in my teeth?
No, I'm just looking at the second best team in the East.
Oh, snap. Big balls for such a small man. Dwarf.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. It's too short. He can't play defense. Hell, he isn't even the best Isaiah Thomas. But somehow this dwarf's been scoring 30 points a game, hitting clutch shots, and House Celtics owns the #1 seed. When this tournament's over, you're all gonna look up at me, and you'll know. There's a new king in the East!
This again? Didn't we do this last year?
We've got the chemistry and the defense to take you down. Don't sleep on the 2 seed, my dear king, for the North will soon rule the East. We are the new kings of the East!
This again. Didn't we do this last year?
60 wins, count them. It puts us in the 1 seed, and our house goes 12 men deep. We are the Spurs of the East. Tell him, Corverbird.
Team basketball!
This year, there will be a new king of the East.
Are we doing this again?
You're on your last leg, LeBron. There will be a new king in the East, and this time, I mean it.
Okay, Paul, you literally did this last year.
The era of Paul George, of Roy Hibbert, and House Pacers begins now.
Verticality.
There will be a new king in the East.
We're doing this again.
They say your super team can't be beat, but we got the original Big Three, and I say anything is possible.
KG was wrong. It's not true. Nothing is possible. There's no point in trying. LeBron wins the East every year. We should all be tanking. The playoffs are a trap. They're gonna beat us all. It's a trap. We gotta get out of here. Get out. Go tank. Go tank for the future.
Playing in the paint, I see.
It's my favorite place to draw fouls. Why are you still here? I thought your bannermen left long ago. Do you think they can make it home without you to carry them?
How about a quick duel, James? 1-on-1. Just like old times.
I don't have time for your games, Brody. Some of us are still in the playoffs.
You're right. I'd hate to break those second most valuable ankles before your next series.
Ay, you're coming to my casa with so much salsa. Do your worst, bitch. Very nice. A double Shamgad into the answers crossover. Impressive.
Actually, that was Tim Hardaway's.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to let you get the rebound, right? Now this move here, I used it for my 20-second triple dunk.
I used this one for my 40-second.
I don't know why you don't come to Houston more often. You clearly love to travel.
Oh, this from a man who leads the league in turnovers?
Not anymore.
Game point, James. Time to show off those renowned defensive skills.
Ah, but actually, my defense is much improved. In fact, if you look at the numbers, you will see that I contested over 8 shots per game.
Third most amongst guards. Oh, mother foil!
We could have had it all, James, if you and the serpent hadn't slithered away.
Okay, Ross, like this isn't what you wanted all along. To finally be the man. Or the triple doubles. The realm MVP. Now he does what he wants, right? Everything except win.
Now, if you excuse me, I have to get my ass kicked by the Spurs. And get his ass kicked, they did. Though Sir Beard and his bannermen won the first battle, House Spurs proved too strong, vanquishing House Rockets in 6 games. Elsewhere in the West, House Warriors made quick work of the Brotherhood with 1 banner, and sent House Yaz to a swift demise. When the Pop King and his soulless army tried to stop them, they found silver was no match for gold. Over in the East, the Hammer of Akron smashed rebellions from House Paces and the Canadlings. All eyes turned to the 1 seed, but the King of the 4th proved merely the King of 4th place. And so it was written, King James and the champions of Boleros against the most powerful house the realm has ever seen. Okay, well, maybe second.
Second? Who's first? Well, obviously, it's Sir Jordan and his 96 Bulls.
Well, some say it's the Bulls, but others argue it's the Showtime dynasty right here in Los Angeles.
How do we become a dynasty again, Lord Magic? I want to become a dynasty.
Well, the first step is to trade all the little buggers who send inappropriate ravens. Then we sign big-time free agents.
Like Paul George.
And thirdly, we build through the draft.
Yes, from the fire you are born, my little Lonzo. The triad of balls will make the realm shake. Go forth and get us our 1 billion gold. That's my boy!
Dear LeBron, I'm sorry this had to happen this way, that I didn't tell you sooner. Claiming the O'Brien throne with you was one of the proudest moments of my life. And I will be forever grateful for the lessons you've taught me. But I can no longer fight in your shadow. Sure, we had our differences. But the real problem is that we're very much the same. Many men succumb to the allure of rings and super teams, only to obscure a deeper desire to be the man. While this chapter comes to a close, a new door is opened, beyond which lies the knowledge of my true potential. I may find that I was mistaken, that I needed you all along.
Or maybe I'll discover that I'm more powerful than I ever dreamed. And so I've set sail for the edge of the world. But if I find that this world is indeed round, then maybe one day my journey will lead me back to you. In my stead awaits another. You may recall his words from last year. Well, his wish has been granted. There will be a new king in the East.
King James is late to his own meeting. Doesn't bode well for us getting out of this slump.
Hopefully he's finalizing a trade for Kevin. Am I right? Freaking Kevin.
What is that? That's odd. Some sort of pregnant raven. Oh no.
Rose bomb! Oh! Mr. Hinky stand here accused of using the dark magic known as analytics. This here knucklehead has blasphemed against the ways of the old school.
This heretic would have me rest my players. I say, run them all.
I mean, this notion that losing leads to winning. I mean, come on.
This guy used his sorcery to force me to make bad trade and give him all my draft picks.
Well, I don't know about that, Rodney. These analytics fools would have you believe the Earth is round. Do you see a curve anywhere? I mean, I'm just asking questions.
And now, with the hot hand, Sir Evan Turner is going to light Iggy on fire from a mid-range distance. Commence the long two.
Not clutch.
You know, the guillotine's probably more efficient.
Man, shut up, witch. All right, let's try again to light the heretic on fire.
Not today, Luddites.
It's Barack Obama!
A tan horse, really?
That's right. It is I, Barack Obama, 44th President of the realm, defender of rational thought and the use of data to make informed
Show us your birth certificate!
I'll be taking the numbers, man, with me.
Thanks, Obama. But where will we go?
To a place far away, where innovation and new ideas are welcome. The MIT Sloan Sports Analytics Conference.
Sweet Summer League child, what do you know about fear? Fear is for the winter, when the injuries start piling up. Fear is for the long night, when you don't even feel safe in your own locker room.
Lord Commander.
Fear is for that time you scored 70 points, and it still wasn't enough. Fear is when you realize your banner says kings, but you're surrounded by paupers. Fear is when you're tanking, and you don't even have a draft pick.
Stick stance, Nicholas. Sorry.
Going off his numbers from last year, you could make the case he's become one of the best shooters in the realm. You can never have too much shooting, Steph. Clay, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's unsafe, a bit shaky.
I think Swaggy P can be an asset.
Lord Commander.
Yes, Patrick?
Raven, just came in. Shom's bomb. House Hornet has traded for Dwight Howard.
Good for them. Nothing to concern ourselves with. Thank you, Patrick. Let us know if you hear of anything else.
Hi, Lord Commander.
Swaggy has his moments, but all too often plays the fool.
They said the same of Javel, but I'd say he's worked out quite nicely.
I worry how many of these jester types can we absorb until...
Lord Commander! Lord Commander!
Yes, Patrick?
Another Raven. He's crossed the narrow sea.
Who?
Furkan Korkmaz.
Patrick.
They say he might make the Sixers' active roster.
Okay, Patrick. Maybe just notify us if any big names change houses. Understood?
Right. Big names. Got it. I for one think Nick's presence will help. He's one of the best catch-and-shoot guys out there.
Aye, and Lord Walton speaks well of his defence.
I mean, I like the lad, it's just...
Lord Commander, another Raven. Sorry to interrupt, but it's a big name. Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Vince Carter. He's joining House Kings.
We're not worried about House Kings, Patrick.
Come on, Patrick.
But you said big names, and he's
bloody
like...
40 years old, Patrick.
I don't know. I just get a bad feeling about him.
Here, how about this? Only inform us of anything that actually matters to a house of our stature. So say one of the great houses of the West makes a move that directly affects us. That sort of thing.
Right. Something that hurts our chances.
Right.
Got it.
If you think it's a good fit, that'll know his role.
You may be right. This is not the Swaggy P of yore.
He's known as Uncle Swaggy now.
All right. So it is agreed. He'll be examined by the maesters on the morrow, and if they deem him fit, then a contract shall... Oh, he's coming. He's coming up. He's coming up.
Lord Commander.
Up, here he comes.
Lord Commander, I've got major news. Multiple Ravens.
This better be good.
Yes. Sir Chris Paul has been traded to House Rockets. But wait, there's more. Jimmy Butler is joining Carl Anthony and the Maple Knight in Minnesota. And there's more. It's worse. Paul George and Carmelo Anthony will be joining the Brody on House Thunder. That's 3 new super houses, all in the West.
Again, Patrick, please. Only bring us news that actually affects our chances.
When will Lord Sarver and your master of basketball operations be arriving?
They've entrusted me as emissary. Now what is this trade?
Trade? No. We've come to discuss an alliance.
An alliance? How would that even work?
Think of it more as a merger.
Individually, our houses are weak. But together, we can dominate the West as House Kings' sons.
Don't love it.
But hold on. But what if I told you you could play alongside the next Steph Curry?
Right. It's just the name King's Sons. It's awkward. What about Sun Kings?
Okay, fine. From here on, we're House Sun Kings, okay? We're the Sun Kings. We've taken the liberty of drafting a standard for our new combined house. Buddy.
Flip it one more. I can't really see the sun.
What do you, it's in the front of the crown.
Excuse me. I was thinking maybe a crown inside a sun.
Ooh, like a fiery crown. I like that.
Thanks, yeah, I like to paint, so I think about like compositions and
I think it's great. We want that, the flaming crown.
Oh,
come on! Buddy and Bogdan spent like 3 practices stitching this together.
It's fine, my lord. It is a small price to pay for a dragon.
Dragon?
Yes, everyone is actually quite keen to have a look.
You mean Drogon?
What?
I mean, here he is.
It's a bit of a shit dragon. Where's its wings?
It's scales.
Still developing, you guys. Come on.
Oh, I see. So the dragon is actually a person. Great job researching, Vladi. Really good researching there.
I didn't realize. I just read the notes the scouts gave me. They said dragon.
Did you draft De'Aaron Fox because you thought he was a fox?
Foxes are smart.
Oh, good. It's fine. It's fine. We can evaluate all our assets when we join forces in Sacramento.
You mean in Phoenicia?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, we just built a state-of-the-art castle.
Isn't Sacramento a bit small?
You want us to go to Phoenicia when it's 120 degrees every day? It gets cool at night. And besides, do you expect us to abandon a city with such a rich basketball history? Well, clearly you are not familiar with the rich history of House Kings. Lord Commander Adelman and his corner offense?
Oh, come on. They don't even compare to D'Antoni's 7 seconds or less offense.
What are you talking? We had Chris Webber.
Sir Charles is better.
That's ridiculous, man. Webber was bigger, he was more athletic, not even close, man. And you had nothing like Peja Stojakovic.
He was no Dan Marley.
All right, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, Dan Marley. Dan Marley was trash, man.
And I suppose you're going to say the same of Steve Nash. The Kings have never come close to talent like that.
What about the White Knight of Chocolate?
Wait. Did you just compare Jason Williams to Steve Nash? Have you gone mental?
Well, Steve Nash never did an elbow pass. Who gives a shit?
What do you know about passing, ball?
Oh, enough. Maybe we are a bunch of ball hogs. And maybe it is bloody hot in Phoenicia. And sure, Sacramento's smaller than Tucson. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. But if we put aside our differences and combine our houses, well then, still probably wouldn't make the playoffs, but... Oh boy. But when I look around, I see a bunch of guys who... I may not know their names, and they may not be good, but they play basketball, I think. And...
Eric, make your point.
I guess my point is... I don't know. I don't even want to be here.
Lord Commander, wake up.
Giannis, what are you doing here?
I have to tell you something.
What is it? Did Bango fall off the ladder?
No, they're going to exile you at dawn.
I knew this day would come.
Demand a trial by one-on-one. I will be your champion.
Giannis, you're a good kid.
No, you're a good kid. It's not right. They blame you for everything.
Well...
The analytics masters blame you for all the corner threes we give up.
I mean, it is my defensive scheme, so...
And the fanlings say it's your fault we don't know when to foul in the last 2 minutes of battle.
Yeah, well, okay, I mean that one, so...
Even though half the knights have given up on you.
11 of them, actually. Here.
What is it, breakfast smoothie?
Something like that.
I think your strawberries went bad.
Listen, Giannis. I could adjust my schemes. I could stop blaming our youth. I could even work on my time management. But I won't. Because at the end of the day, I must be true to who I am. In here. And in here, I am an asshole. I'm a stubborn asshole, and I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
But you're the best Lord Commander I've ever had.
I'm the only Lord Commander you've ever had. Wait, did you have Larry Drew for a year? Did you have Larry Drew for a year?
Yes, who cares? What matters is that it's not fair what they do to you. You're giving up on us. You're giving up on me.
Don't cry over spilled mead, Giannis. When life gives you spilled mead, use it to get a free timeout.
The big dog. Glenn Robinson. One of Housebox's finest knights. I fought beside him under House Hawks years ago.
Lord Commander never talked about him. But sometimes I'd find him down here, lighting candles and praying to the statue.
Those weren't prayers. They were curses. Sir Glenn Robinson was the first pick of his draft class. Do you know who was second?
Lord Commander?
Aye. Well, ex-Lord Commander. He would come down here to pay his disrespects. That resentment, that anger, that was Sir Kid's greatest weapon. And his greatest weakness.
We were just getting comfortable in his scheme.
Sir Ray Allen. He was pretty comfortable fighting under George Carl. They spent years on the brink of conquering the East together. But they never did. Things grew toxic. 5 years later, Ray was finally a champion. Under Maester Rivers. His sixth Lord Commander. His heir Sir Jordan was a great knight under Doug Collins. But it was under the Zen Maester that he became a champion. Don't forget about Steve Curry, mate.
Delhi.
He was quite comfortable with Mark Jackson, but Steve Kerr really put him over the top. What are you even doing down here? I was just down here scrapping around. I actually found a pretty cool cave. You guys want to come check this out? Wow, what is this place? This must be pre-merger. Ancient House Hawks, maybe? I don't know.
Is that Wilt Chamberlain?
Nay. George Macon, the first giant.
What is this? Look at all these pale dwarves.
Oh my gods. These must be the white men of the forest. I only heard about them in stories. They were the first to play this game. Looks normal to me. Look here. No three-point line.
Why is he holding the ball like that?
They were too weak to shoot overhand. Some of these guys weren't even full-time knights. They were toothmasters when they weren't playing. Man, this thing must be thousands of years old.
Oh, look over here. This guy's holding a basket. This looks like the earliest drawing.
Oh yeah, that must be Maester Naismith. Wow. Legend has it, he settled Bolaros and made our holy sport. He's the father of us all. Yeah, look. It says here, Thou Maker. That's him.
Wait.
That's not her. That's his Thorn Maker. Jason, how old did you say this was again?